Hi, good morning. This is Tita Nils Aloha. I will share the latest project that just been completed in my birthplace in Castilla. Specifically, La Union, Castilla, Sorsogon City, Sorsogon, Philippines. And the project is called My Second Daycare Center in La Union. So we started from this rickety center, which was previously a senior citizen center provided by the Barangay Council of La Union. Now, because the daycare center is becoming too small for two classes, so the teacher asked me if I can help find and fund a second classroom. So I did. So the barangay council gave us the rickety, that's the picture, the rickety senior citizen center. So I said, let's go, and I will prepare and look for donors, and we will start the project. So when the barangay council gave us a go signal that we can repair the old one, the old center, I made it a go. The first the first daycare classroom, I also helped build that one. So this is my second. That's why the title is My Second Daycare Classroom Project. So what I did is I sent a blast of solicitation letters and phone calls. And of course, when you have a project, the first resource you should tap is your immediate family. So these are the first checks and the first cash that I received, both from both from the Boland families. So every December, I really do not ask for any gifts for myself. I am a very simple person. I have all that I need. I have it. So for gifts, I ask them to convert it into cash and donate it to whatever is my undergoing project. So that's been the system in the Boland household. Don't give any gift for me, but donate. So this is my first two checks from the Bolands. The people who work on it realize that repair is not an option. As they look at the status of the building outside and inside, there's nothing we can use. So the budget ballooned. We have to include little kitchen, little restroom, and we have to do additional repairs to the windows, the ceiling, everything. So it's not really repair. It's like 95% new. So we reached up to 175,000 budget. So I continue asking money from family and friends so that we can do all the necessary improvements the teacher wants to have in that classroom, daycare center. What? And then when the budget is down to zero, I panic. Whom to ask for help? Luckily, the stimulus check came in. You know, the stimulus check is the pandemic aid from the Biden-Harris administration. So we receive it. Both me and my husband receive it. So we have some funds to be used. And then we're able to continue everything that is needed to be done there. We have the kitchen. So if you continue, we have the kitchen done, the restroom, the ceiling. Ceiling is sawali. It's ordered locally. The alulud is done. And then we have a problem because this building is being just excavated from the existing side of the hill. So next to the wall is the hill. So what we need is riprap or retaining wall. So we have to do it. So my nephew, who is supervising the construction, who is at the same time barangay councilman over there, asked if I can still include the retaining wall. So what can you do? You have to do it. So I said, let's go for it. So we have a local contractor to deliver racks, big racks. And it's beautifully done. I so love how they do it, because they send me pictures through messenger. Technology nowadays is a miracle, very important. You can do a project even if you are not there in the Philippines, as long as you have trusted people. So my trusted people there is the daycare teacher and my nephew. And sure enough, my nephew is Elario. So after that, the next problem is the water connection, because we have a restroom. So we must have water. So I said, let's just go for it. We did that. The next problem, electrical connection. Let's go for it. If it's for the kids, let's just do it. So it's done. And since this center is built on a hill, the portion outside the main door is a bangin, a crevice. So we need to put a wall for the safety of the children. Well, I don't have money for that anymore. So let's talk about that later. I said, since there is no face-to-face class, let's do that. Let's just forget it for the meantime. I will look for funds for that. As long as the center can be used already, let's be comfortable in thinking that it is usable. So once it is ready, the teacher said, Ma'am Niels, can we use it to cook the food for feeding the children? And I said, why not? As long as it's usable. And then I asked from my scholars. I have sent students to finish college. So I have one scholar who immediately jumped in. Ma'am Niels, can I donate wall fans? Of course, my dear. Who will refuse with the blessing like that? So I gave 2 fans, wall fans, to the teacher, and I still have 2 remaining fans. So maybe I can look for another school to give it to. To run a project like this when you are not there, you must have trusted people. And I found one. The name of the teacher is Mary Ann Cordova. Or Cordova? I don't know. Sorry, Mary Ann, if I mispronounce. And my nephew, Ronnie Lario, who is also a barangay council of La Union. And they are so honest. So these days, distance is no longer a problem. We have the internet. You have trusted people and supportive friends, family and friends. You can do many things. And lastly, I want to shout out to my son, Andre, who manages the in and out of the money, who is always scared, Mom, you don't have money here anymore. So I have to rush. With this project, I want to inspire you because one should not be rich to help. You only need the desire. You only have the love in your heart. You only have to remember that blessings have to be shared. Do not keep it. It's not yours. It's God-given. Thank you for your indulgence. This is Tita Nils. Aloha.